We are live Monday night on the PMS show, the Paul Murray Show. How you doing?
Yeah.
We're doing good. How's everybody else doing?
Well, I'm hanging in there. Can't complain. Live Monday night PMS show.
It's Monday.
I gotta mute my volume. Yeah, so like I say, I don't know what to think. It's got me stumped.
It's got you skunked.
Well,
Skunked, yeah. Lynn's been doing some research, trying to figure it out, and she sent me an email just before we came on, but I didn't get a chance to read it yet. But
well, don't go do the crazy thing and find out what's their natural predator and then go buy some of those and put out there.
Wolverines.
And then next thing you know, you got to look at, well, what's that natural predator?
Yeah.
yeah, borrow some boa constrictors or something. Huh?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, that's awful.
For shizzle.
I do not like snakes, sir. I do not
I don't
like
either.
snakes.
I do not either.
Oh, I'd rather have skunks.
And Paul be on his phone to India looking for mongoose to bring in to get the snake.
I'm sorry, sir. We only sell mongoose in pairs. No, I cannot break the pair.
Yeah, and then pretty soon the mongooses are having more mongooses. It would take care of the snake situation, but that would not be good.
You ever seen a mongoose fight a cobra?
Yeah.
You got that shit on YouTube, right?
They got it.
I
They
love
got it
YouTube.
going on.
They got the boxing down. They got it down pat.
But
All the head feints and everything.
Oh, they're amazing. They're amazing.
Hey, David's here. Hey, David.
David, what's up, buddy?
What they don't show you though on YouTube is the mongooses that were too slow and the snakes got them.
Yeah, busted.
You know what? I don't think that happens too often, Paul.
Hi, David. How's things going?
Hi there. I did say hello, but then I realised I hadn't unmuted. Hi, Herman, Paul, you,
What's going on?
and Ron.
Yep. There's Ron. How you doing, Ron?
What's up?
We go.
What's up, Ron?
Not much. Just finishing up some work and may
I'll
get
tell
to
you-
do some flying later.
The coolest thing I saw on YouTube this week, though, was a grizzly taking down a bison in Yellowstone Park. I couldn't believe it. It was awful, but fascinating at the same time. He's just eating, right? He's just
Yeah.
got to eat, right?
They've got to eat natural.
That's a lot of eating.
That was a lot of eating. Yeah.
Well, and I don't think they share very well either.
It depends on how you eat.
Hey, does anybody see if this show is live or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, because I can't see it as being live.
Yeah, I got the notification.
Okay. Well, so anyway, yeah,
I'm wearing my Minion shirt for you, Paul.
it's sure a dilemma, and Lynn and I have been talking about. Lynn says, "Well, she'll come out, get over here and crawl underneath the deck." I says, "Lynn,
No, don't do that.
you're 68, 69 years old like I am, you know, crawling around underneath my ramp. No way."
It's all possible, but it's when you have to get out quickly is the problem.
Well, that's what she says. You're going to have to hold my ankles and then pull me out really fast. I said,
That's when her head hits the bottom of the deck,
yeah,
Oh,
down into the dirt, and you
Oh.
start dragging.
exactly.
I'm feeling it.
Now that doesn't work.
So Ron, how are you doing today? Good?
better now, man. I actually lost power about 2 o'clock for an hour.
Really?
I had to do a lot of catching up in my work. So
Oh, no.
yeah, beautiful out, sunny, no wind. Power just drops for an hour. I don't know.
That's weird.
Hey,
You probably
Alphax,
hit a
how you
telephone
doing,
pole
buddy?
or something.
Yeah. You think, is it hot there, Ron?
No, actually, probably the coolest day in a week.
Okay, because I was going to say maybe it was just the air conditioning.
Everybody running their air conditioner or something, but no, it was the whole street went down. I don't know.
Weird.
I had to call my work and say, "Hey, I'm out of power. You guys got to do my job for an hour."
Hey, Lawrence is here.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Lawrence.
How are you guys?
Hey, I'm doing good. Well, kind of good.
You got sprayed by a skunk today?
No, but I put cameras underneath the ramp and caught the skunks last night.
Okay, so, and the results were?
They live under his rent.
Lots.
They are.
We were right. They live under the ramp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kept thinking of that scene in Jurassic Park. They're
Yep.
moving in herds. They do move in herds.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Now, Paul, what you need is a camera that also has a laser attached to it, so that when it detects the skunks,
Right, when they look
zaps
at it,
them,
it
right?
burns their retina.
Yeah, wrecks them.
Oh,
But then Peter would be knocking on your door for that one.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
know what you do? You give them a bag of skunks and tell them to have a good day.
Have a good-
Yeah, I ain't eating these.
you love them so much. Here you go. You can have
You know? And
Oh,
you
yeah.
can eat each one if you want.
I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, let me screen share.
So everybody's good, I hope. I'm sorry I'm late. I just came from the doctor's office. Now, she doesn't get there until the afternoon, and she hasn't seen me for 3 months. No, that's not true. Usually it's every 3 months, but because of health issues, I had to see her like about a month and a half ago or whatever. But they told me to be there at 1:45, 1:45. I said, she gets there at 2:00, doesn't she? They're like, yeah, she does. I walk in the place. They have every seat filled up to 6 feet away. And they only had one spot for me. And I'm like, okay, this is a little close. The lady came in, walked in. She said, we can't take any more people. The seats are full and they can't sit any closer than 6 feet.
Yeah.
Make a long story short, I'm just now getting home from 1:45.
Oh, wow.
Maybe
Damn.
about 10, 15
Oh.
minutes ago.
So how was your
4
blood
hours.
pressure? Was it up?
I don't have high blood pressure.
Okay.
I would have sat all afternoon waiting to see the doctor.
Exactly.
Dude. I had my phone. I entertained myself.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, let me know when you guys can see that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see it now.
Here they are.
See them? Here they come.
Wait a sec. I never saw this vantage.
You didn't see
point
this this
before.
morning?
No,
Oh,
I
it's
saw a
insane.
side view. I didn't see this part.
No, this was from we did this last night.
Oh.
See them how they're coming out from down underneath here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, they
Yeah.
live there. That's home,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Now, Paul, to the left side, or should I say the right side, where the darkness is, that's to your driveway.
That's the driveway, and that's
That's
the
the
flag.
grass, the strip of grass in the driveway. Yeah.
Okay.
Holy
So
shit.
now I'm watching this here where they're going. And Paul, how far do they spray?
5 feet.
5 feet? That means you need something that sprays at least 6 feet and better.
5 feet if they're not scared,
Yes.
or have a full sack. The pressure, I'm sure, is a lot higher with a full
Paul,
sack of
you need
spray.
something that sprays at least 7 to 8 feet.
You also got to take into consideration the wind. You're downwind, it might go a little farther.
Very, very true.
Okay, here they come again. Now this is 5 minutes later. 1,
Look at
2,
these guys.
3,
Mother trucker.
4.
I would get them.
4,
And there's a
5.
fifth,
Come on.
fifth one. Yep.
I know there's another one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. They're lined up for a family photo shoot.
Convoy.
Yeah.
That's
And they go
terrifying.
back. 1, 2, 3.
So they actually live under there. Well,
Yep.
we said by the third post, and that's the third post, isn't it?
Can
That's
Mia
actually between the
Straight under
second
there?
and the ground.
Oh, the
In-
second and the ground.
they
Okay,
go-
so they go in by the third post, I guess, because it's higher, and
Yep,
then
they
go
go
to
in.
the
They go in
left-hand
right
side.
about here, and then they go over there.
Hmm.
Oh, can Mia fit under there?
No,
Get up.
Check this out. Mia ain't trying to mess with no skunks.
Mia doesn't want to go outside ever anymore.
She's
Mia
like,
got
screw that
sprayed.
business.
She's not.
She's learned her lesson.
Oh yeah.
She got sprayed bad. Yep. And then one more I want to show you at 10:33. Right there.
Hey, what's up, everyone in the chat? North of 54, how are you?
Look at the size of that sucker.
Look at that dude's eating well.
That's a badger. No, dude, that's a badger. That's not a skunk.
Get up closer. Take a look. Let me know for sure.
That's. Hey, run that back. Run that back.
Okay. All right.
You're not going to tell me that's a skunk.
That's a skunk.
Oh, that's a skunk. Yeah.
Holy crap,
You're
dude!
right though, Lawrence. It does almost look like a badger. It's pretty
Yeah.
goddamn big.
He's
That's a
big
skunk
enough.
that's eating
is-
good. Must be some
He's
good
eating-
grubs under there.
That's a city
Eating
skunk.
good is an understatement. He had to duck his head under there.
Yep.
Our country skunks are small, man. They're not that big.
And there's another,
Hey, Carpenter Rick, how are you?
so he goes back down in the hole there.
Huh?
You know that, Lawrence?
Why?
Trip to the 99-cent store, they'd be gone.
Here they come back. And here
Check
comes
this
another
out,
one
Paul.
coming back.
There are a few things you could do. You know, if that thing stood up high enough, he
Dump
could bite you in the
2-gallon
kneecap.
bottles of ammonia right down in that hole, and they'll
Hold
be
on, hold-
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Paul, doesn't that dude charge you for each time he traps one of these like $100 bucks or something?
$60 a head.
$60, that's $360 you're gonna
Yep.
have to pay.
Yep.
Oh no, we're gonna have to talk rat poisoning. You know?
Listen, the best way to do it is go to the store, get 2 gallons of ammonia. Pure.
pour that shit down
Clear.
there on them and
It's got to be
suck
clear.
their ass.
Okay, it's got to be clear, and you
drink
pour
'em.
it down the hole. Trust me, you pour those 2 gallons down that hole, and
They gotta go somewhere
their
else.
escape route. They got to go
Man.
out their escape route because they're not coming out that way.
They can't breathe. They wouldn't be able to breathe. They definitely wouldn't want to eat there anymore because everything they wouldn't be able to smell there.
Yeah, and they couldn't use the hole again because they would be stepping in it and getting it all on their fur. But Paul, you got a problem, man. That's a lot of money.
They
If you
gotta get the
capture
money.
that.
That's a lot of money. You got 1 or 2. That's one thing. That dude's gonna eat you. Just gonna fucking
And he's
rape
not
your
even
wallet.
doing anything.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's a
setting a
basketball
trap out.
team.
You're better off go buying your own trap.
You hear, Herman?
Huh?
That's a basketball team.
With a man on the bench.
Yeah.
The Port Huron invaders.
There he is coming back again.
Yo.
He's got to be almost 2.5, 3 foot long.
You know what you
So
do?
figure, okay, so you got to figure that may be a 3-pound skunk.
And,
How you do it? You set the bottles of ammonia there and you wait for them to come out, and you shoot the bottles with the pellet gun.
Yep.
Let it spray everywhere.
See?
Let it get all over them.
Hold it, Paul.
There he is. Oh, there he's
Hold it.
going out that side.
Paul, let me help you out here. The views and opinions heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel and or in the chat.
Listen, I don't
There's your
care. I'll say
disclaimer.
it even better. Send Peter my way. I'll explain it.
See? Okay, Lawrence, you're going to see him go out the side you talked about.
Okay.
Watch right over here.
And that's where we see them from your camera further
Yep,
back.
see, there he
It
goes.
looks like that's the third.
Where it was looking like they were going around the corner, but they were just going underneath there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, it was pretty ballsy of you to mount a camera up underneath there.
Damn straight, right?
You had to get up under there to mount that camera.
What did
Yeah.
you do, Paul? Hook up the camera to the cable, make sure it was on, and toss it under there? Land it right? Because
No,
if you
I
tie a
mounted
rock,
it. I had to put a spotlight under there too.
oh well, hypothetically, all you had to do was tie a rock to the camera. So if you did toss it under, the rock would wind up on the bottom, the camera would be upright, and you put a spotlight down there.
Yeah,
They're probably down there making shadow puppets, man. Of the
could
universe.
be.
Now, Paul, you know what you need to do with all these videos is put subtitles on them with the skunks conversing to each other. That would go
Yeah.
viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have a whole sitcom
Yeah,
there.
they could be
frig
talking.
yeah.
Are you coming yet? Are you coming yet?
Hey, what's up, Night Train?
Watch this guy set up this new camera.
You see, you put someone you know, a character, and it. Hey, what's for dinner tonight? Like you having
Yep.
a conversation. It would be interesting.
Well, and I have another camera at the front door, and I didn't click over. I don't have enough monitors. They didn't click over fast enough. But all of a sudden, one of them shot out, went down the sidewalk, and headed north, just like he was strolling.
Like, what
Well,
they're going out looking for? I mean,
why
they probably
not?
have everything they need underneath
They're
there. They
looking
come
to
out at night.
expand it. They're looking to expand their territory because those little ones are going to get big enough and going to have to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So
Well, and also,
maybe he was checking out one of your neighbor's yards.
trash day here is Monday morning. A lot of people put their trash out on Sunday night.
Oh, easy pickings. There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
raccoons around there, right?
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, there's a raccoon that lives next door,
Look,
think the big one ate him.
and a possum lives across the street. It's like Wild Kingdom here.
Dude. Do like Herman said, and
I
everywhere there's grass, fill it with concrete.
Yeah, I couldn't see giving this trapper $360. I'd have to take matters in my own hands.
Yeah.
And especially all he's gonna do is set a trap and come back the next day and go take him to
Even
the
if it
woods.
came to
And
shoving
then
it to
charge
make
you
you down in the
$60 a
hole.
head.
Yeah,
Then
that's-
charge you $60
that's
a head
robbery.
for each one.
I was ready to use the trapper this morning, but when I called and he said that call back after the 19th, they're taking the week off. I was pissed.
Well,
You know
hope he
what?
sees this video, how much money he's gonna lose too.
No, you know what?
They
You
went
go
on
and get you
vacation.
another trapper, and when he comes back on the 19th and be like, "Yo, what's up?" You'd be like, "Yo, I gave it to someone else."
Except he already got $160 for a 30-day service call.
Wow.
So he's already got 160 my money, and now he's on vacation.
You need to find one of them dudes that do it for $40. You get real results.
See, Paul. if
Comes
this was
comes
in
packed with a
Paul,
nothing but a
if you
jug of
were in-
antifreeze.
if you were in New York, Paul,
You
could
got missing a
probably find a
couple of fingers.
crackhead. But Herman, tell him, am I lying? If you were in New York, you'd probably find a crackhead for $100, and he'd get rid of all of them.
Yep. And put your porch back.
Yeah.
And eat good for about a month.
Yeah. Skunk sausage.
Just gotta
I'm
be
just-
careful skinning them. That's all.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, trap
She
him
did
and take him for a ride. Night Train says, trap him and take him for a ride. Release him in the woods.
See that Canadians in cars getting cocky?
Yeah,
You think that's John Donado's beard's gone off on his own?
that's pretty funny. Eh? Yeah.
Now, if you were to trap one, and that's just a regular cage trap, you'd sit outside. Now, if you went to go pick the cage up so you could transport, is it going to spray it or will
You
it
have
not
to
spray?
have a bed. You have to have a bed
Dude.
sheet.
Dude,
You have to
I
have a
think
bed
the odds are
sheet.
good, Ron.
unless,
Put it over it.
unless it's some high-tech trap that when it goes inside, some blankets roll down the side, that sucker's going to spray and spray and spray.
Yeah.
and
Well, that's the
shoot
thing.
you.
Sometimes they don't spray. You know, you don't piss your own bed. You know what I mean? Maybe they wouldn't spray if they know they're kind of enclosed.
That's the dice you're rolling, bud.
They would have
It's
to be in a closed box, like not a
Maybe that's
cage.
why he gets $60 a skunk.
You feeling lucky, punk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's what he
Roll
does.
those
He throws
dice.
a bed sheet over it,
Yep. Bed
so
sheet.
that way, so he won't spray the inside of your truck. Is what
All
I'm saying,
I can
so
say
to
is
get rid of it.
after watch everything this dude does, because if the situation happens again, then you'll know how to do it.
Oh yeah. Well, I can buy the traps for $225 a piece.
But of course, he
That's cheaper.
he has everything. I'm hoping.
And then all you gotta do, Paul, is take it down to the edge of the river and open it and let him jump out.
That's just mean.
They don't swim.
Paul's on the phone there. He's on the phone now.
It's like,
Well,
vacation.
all
You're
I-
taking a vacation this week? Screw that. Get your ass back here.
Listen,
I'll tell you when you can take vacation.
Carpenter
cash my
Rick
check.
says his partner at work is a trapper.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm the kind of I'm a technical person, so I guess I would go out and hire a trapper. But all it takes is for me to see you do it one time, and I know how to do it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know,
Yeah, teach your man how to fish.
if he puts
for a
if he puts peanuts down in the trap, I'm putting a whole jar of peanut butter.
But you got to realize,
And the
Paul's
night-
in his 70s, right? So and he doesn't get around as well as some of the younger guys. So it's harder for him to get rid of 6 bodies like that, right? That's a lot of carcasses.
Oh, if he get a,
I showed him this the other day, but this was down by a park, down by my house. These suckers moving herds, man.
Oh wow.
Wow. See, right there.
I mean, they travel in numbers.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, man.
But see,
telling
that
you,
tells
shoot
you.
the big one.
You got little ones behind him. Yep.
Listen, we already told Paul. We said, look, Paul, if they see Mikey go down or explode in front of them, they'll scatter.
Yep.
They will not come back to that again.
They'll show you exactly where home is.
Little sucker moving herds, man.
Yeah, don't they?
Shoot the
Well,
big
I
one.
was talking to the neighbor north of me, and I was telling him about the skunk. He says, "Oh yeah," because right behind me is a schoolyard with a fence. He says they run up and down that fence line. It looks like a ball of fur coming because they're jumping on
Yeah.
each other and
Yeah,
bobbing
yeah.
along.
They just they're kind of
Yeah.
like in
got
single file to
skunks,
hide
you
their
got-
numbers.
You got
Yep.
skunks on your side, of the block, a possum across the street,
Yep.
and a raccoon down the
Raccoon
block.
next door. Yep.
You heard all about my chipmunk issues, right? I've been killing chipmunks for 3 months now.
They can
I'm up
walk the
to
flank.
15, man. 15.
Chipmunk.
15 he's up to now.
You know, but see, the thing with chipmunks is you think you're losing your sight or you're losing your mind because you see them out the corner of your eye like a little blur. Like
Yeah.
then you look and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So
I thought, okay, there's at least 1 or 2 chipmunks, right? And then they kept dying, and they kept dying, and they kept dying, and like every day I'm getting more chipmunks. I'm like, where are they coming from, right?
Well, when I went camping, there seemed to be a ton of them everywhere.
Oh, dude, so many.
well,
I like them. They're kind of cute, but they're like Paul,
15
these
less
things are
around
living in my
anyway.
garage, right? So
basically, Paul, this dude is taking a vacation and then going to come back and make more vacation pay catching these skunks.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's some shit.
You
I'm
know
doing
what?
the wrong thing here.
You know what's the crazy part about it, Lawrence?
What?
Since Paul's hired him, more skunks have shown up.
Yeah.
I know.
There's the conspiracy.
So now
I wonder if the guys
this
release
guy
skunks there.
Skunks and release them there.
Dude, I thought I was the only one thinking that. I kept
then he takes the week off, and he's going to come back next week.
thinking
And
that.
Mr. Murray, I'm going to help you get rid of them skunks. Yes, I will, sir.
He's saying, I think there's one skunk, and he's pressing a button and releasing them one at a time.
Yeah.
Right?
Where
Or he
there's one,
comes-
there's 6.
He
Out the
comes
back
by
of his
late
truck.
at night and drops them off again, you know?
Out the back of his truck, right there.
And he's thinking, well, I do get paid per unit, so
Go
let's keep
home.
them coming.
Go home now. And you know what he told me? He says, I'm so busy, I don't have enough traps.
So what? I hope he wasn't expecting you to buy them.
No.
You better not buy no traps for $300 a freaking visit. And since he's been there, you've seen a whole family?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I started out seeing the one that sprayed Mia.
I remember
And then we went on the camera. Was a Saturday, and we saw 2, 3, maybe 4. Now I've saw 6.
they multiplying.
I think
They're
they put the
multiplying.
word out to all their friends. Hey,
Every time they
party
go
at
in the hole,
Paul's
2
house.
more come out.
That dude left those skunks there and went on vacation.
Yep.
Right about now, he's looking at it and says, okay, right about now, this guy must be terrified with all these skunks there. He'll be calling me very soon.
He'll be losing his shit.
He has to be able to smell
It's
them,
like-
know they're under there. That's probably why she won't go out. She's
It's
got to
like
be.
the mafia.
here.
Oh, she won't. Yeah, no. In
She's
fact,
got to know they're under there.
last night at about
Protection from
10 o'clock, which is before they showed on the camera, she started barking and she went over and got on the love seat and wouldn't move.
Yeah, she
And
hears
she
them.
was done.
Hey, Hugh,
What's that, man?
Paul's paying this guy for protection from him.
That's right. Oh,
It's
shit.
a racket.
As soon as
Oh,
he
man.
comes back, he'll start catching them. And they'll be gone for good once Paul pays him.
Yeah,
Then
Carpenter
he'll
Rick
drop
is-
them off at a neighbor's 3 blocks down.
Paul, how much you want to bet when he comes back, you won't see one skunk?
That's what
You will
happened
not
for a
see
whole
one
week.
skunk. You know
Yeah.
why? Because he's got them trained. after you cut him a check, he's going to fly down the block and blow a whistle, and they're going to move in 3 houses down, like he said.
Yep. Well, you remember I showed you the video of the possum. The traps are open, sitting right there underneath there. Yeah. And the possum doesn't even look at it, just walks right on by. Like, what?
No, the possum looked at you and said, "What do you think? I'm stupid?" and walked around. Listen, you have it. You're a better man than I am, Paul. Because I'd be harassing him every day on his damn vacation.
Hey, Paul.
Today's the 13th.
Grass.
Just reminding you, the skunks are still here multiplying. Tomorrow. Today's the 14th. I saw 2 more.
That's what he wants Paul to do.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. What can you do?
I go get those old-fashioned rat traps and set them up out there. As soon as they come out at night, clack, 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 clack.
You're the ones that you put the cheese on?
Mm-hmm. Like, clack, clack, clack.
What about some of that sticky tape they have for mice? You know, it's like a big layer.
Yeah,
And they walk on it and they're like, bug. Shit, I can't move.
And
They
the
would
first
get
thing,
terrified and start fighting.
Oh, yeah.
And if you set out enough of it, Paul, you can catch them rolling around in it.
Oh, yeah.
right, you just pick up the fur ball and roll it down the block.
Like croquet with it.
Black garbage bag. Wham, wham. And then you throw it in the back of the truck, take it down by the river.
Yeah, right.
Oh, boy.
In fact, take the fur ball and throw it in that trapper's in his office.
Or leave it in front of his door, yeah, while he's on vacation.
And request a refund for services rendered.
Here's the traps he had set, right?
Those are supposed to be for the possum.
And there's the possum.
I'm looking at the possum right here. See how he stepped away from that shit?
Yep.
He ain't stupid.
And he looks smaller than them damn skunks.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? The skunks probably kicked his ass out. That's why he's
Yeah.
across the street.
You probably don't see that possum anymore. They're probably eating
No,
food right now.
no, he said the possum lives across the street now.
Yep.
Okay.
They kicked him out and then kicked him across the street. That's
This is
probably why the
skunk
raccoons
territory.
down the block too.
Evicted. Oh man.
Wow, he didn't even go near them.
Nope.
You think he's seen a trap or two in his day?
I would imagine.
You see what Carpenter Rick's saying there, Paul?
Yeah.
About the coyote urine. That actually might be a good idea as a repellent.
How do you go out and get coyote urine?
You literally buy it in bottles.
Oh, you can. I thought you
Yeah.
got to go out and
You're
No,
probably
he's-
running
he's
it
being
yourself
around.
though.
No, somebody does
legit.
the hard work
Legit,
for
he's
you.
being
Paul.
serious.
Yeah, Paul, somebody did the hard work for you.
Yeah. Canadian Roger's saying, are you sure he's not catching skunks other places and dropping them off at your place?
While he's on vacation, right?
Yeah.
At $60 a head that he catches them?
Yeah, that sounds like
You
a
should-
good scam to me.
Dude, you should be paying me $60 a head because you're going to take them to the local zoo or whatever, or back to your house for the next
Yep.
job.
Yep.
All I know is I'm in the wrong line of work. I should be
Yep.
putting skunk under people's houses and charging them to take them out.
Gary Branero says it's Paul's petting zoo, opens at sunset.
Mm-hmm. Right in front of Paul's yard. Right in front of Paul's driveway.
Hmm.
Good
Well,
times.
I'm going to say one thing. Here in New York, an M80 down the hole usually clears that out.
All of a sudden, Paul's
Say-
got holes in his
Say
holes in his
Caddyshack.
rants.
You can say Caddyshack all you want, but an M80 down the hole. But I suggest before you do it, check to see where your gas line is.
Oh, before you dig.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll call Miss Dig and say, hey, can you tell me where the lines are? Because I'm going to bomb the skunks.
Paul, I'm telling you, here's how you do it. You go to the 99-cent store, you get 2-gallon bottles of
Of ammonia.
You set
Seriously.
them underneath the porch, right? And you lay out late at night, wait around 10 o'clock when they come out. Once they get past the first bottle, you shoot the first bottle and then shoot the second bottle. That way you trap them in between there.
I'm digging it.
And let that ammonia tear up all their oxygen and suffocate them, and they'll start gagging and flipping around underneath there like they were in the gas chamber.
And spraying the underneath
No,
of
but
that
they
ramp.
Paul,
You
that-
can
that would
clean
force
that
them-
up, but you gotta get rid of it.
Paul, it would force them to run out their escape
Right,
entrance.
they would have to get out of there. They would have to leave.
Right. They have a back door.
They
Probably
can't come
coming
back.
up in someone else's yard, but they have a
But they're
back
not going
door.
back down in that hole.
Right.
If nothing else, it would be a great video.
Telling you, that's
Exactly.
how you do it.
We
Paul.
have something to laugh
Another
at
gun?
the next day.
Once they
Hey,
get
Tim
all
Brown.
past the first bottle,
Freehand.
you shoot the first bottle, the one closest to their hole. And then you shoot the second bottle and trap them in between them.
You know what's disturbing? It sounds like Herman has experience with this. That's what really. I'm like, holy shit! What's this guy done in his life?
Yeah.
That's it.
Listen.
We
Listen.
live in a city where we
views
have
and
rodents
opinions heard
called
tonight.
rats.
The views and opinions heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel tonight.
Actually, it's something that I learned from my mother years ago. We used to have a lot of stray cats and stuff like that, and she'd go get the ammonia right away. They're not coming back around once they smell that ammonia. They can't breathe. They're not coming back.
Yeah.
And it's almost kind of humane. They wouldn't die from it, but they'd get the hell away from it. That's
Right.
for
It's
sure.
the same thing.
They're
I'm like,
saturated in it. They have no choice but to suffocate.
Well, yeah, I can imagine. You know, if you or I are doused in ammonia, it's going to take your breath away, but you're going to. I think you'll live, right? I think
now
you'll
you
live.
know how I feel with COPD.
Ooh.
Okay? On a humid day. On a humid day, but the humidity's high.
You know,
Carpenter Rick, who's the woodsman, says, "No way, Phantom."
Man, listen, you deal with them. I wouldn't have them.
Oh shit!
What
They
you
would
say,
see my
Herman?
yard and whoa.
What you say, Herman? They'd be crawling out the other hole with their luggage?
Oh
No, if it was my house, they would cross the street to pass there.
Hello, Gary. Carpenter Rick the other day in the morning was on the show,
What's up,
on
Phantom
Roger's
Hodges?
show, and he just got done shooting a beaver a porcupine that was chewing on the side of his house siding.
Hmm.
And he had to throw it in like a tow behind trailer. And that sucker had to be this big.
Yeah.
And he could barely get it in the trailer. He took it out and what he called put it on the bear pile where the bears come and eat everything that's there.
Okay.
And
The bear pile.
Yeah, see, right there, that means you live in the wrong place.
See, I'm not going. See, if I know what it is, I'll never go there.
But hold on, Herman. I'm like this. If I can live somewhere and an animal can stand on his hind legs and look down on me, I should not be living there. Plain
Well,
and simple.
that's all of Canada, buddy.
well, I just look at it like this.
Yeah.
And Lawrence is like, yeah, that's why I'm not here.
And look how much you travel.
I look at it like this. When it comes to having animals that are terrorizing where I live at, that's not going to happen.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
I believe in extermination.
Saturday night,
I'm with
they
you, buddy.
had fireworks going just north of me, professional ones.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, should I take my 9mm out there with a laser and just start popping them or what?
No, don't do it. How
You
did
can't
Lawrence
do that.
do that? How did he put the FPV video there?
He's
Oh,
good.
Just put the video in OBS.
He's using OBS. Oh, son of a gun. That looks good. That's the
It's
one
too
thing
bad
I
I can't
miss.
send stuff through the mail there. You know, I got a bunch of poppers back here.
Oh,
Couple of noisemakers.
So
I
you
didn't even
want,
get to light them on the 4th of July. There they are. Spent on the money and didn't even light them off.
you wanted to do fireworks, Paul?
No, I don't do fireworks. Lynn's got PTSD and drives her crazy. From when she was in Vietnam and
oh, really? That's
The
awful.
light it out here. The whole.
I heard New York every night, every day, all night long, all day, every day. I have a
Well,
friend
in New York,
lives out
in
in
New York,
Brooklyn.
they had video of them shooting each other with Roman candles.
Got a friend lives in Brooklyn, man. It's always like, man, 5 a.m. fireworks.
4th of July, they went on from the time the sun went down till the sun went up the next morning on the 5th.
That's some good footage Lawrence has got there. Wow, that's good. That beach
Yeah,
you
he
fly
flew
that's
that.
amazing.
That was flown pretty cinematic for being a FPV.
Oh, that's just beautiful. Yeah.
What I can't imagine is that ramp goes down into the dirt and then it's got a cement pad. It's like them skunks are under there. Somebody's walking over top of us again. Somebody's walking up there.
And they don't care.
Nope.
You're muted.
What happened? No more skunk talk.
Yeah. So everybody liked your video, Lawrence.
Well,
That was
I'm
some
getting-
cracking footage, buddy.
thank you. I'm getting better.
Damn
Actually,
straight.
you want to know what? The difference between flying with Jello and not flying with Jello is just a GoPro mount.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing in the world. Just a mount could make or break a video, and I finally found the right mounts for my footage. So now I can probably try to combine some camera drone with FPV now that I have it smooth.
Looking real good.
That's down the line. That's down the line.
And flying low and slow, well, low and fast over the water. Oh yeah.
Well, actually,
day long.
that was about maybe about 20 feet above the water because there was a fisherman that I didn't see. It looked like a wood
Ooh.
beam. And there was a fisherman with a fishing pole that was about 12 feet high. And I could see that protruding from him as I flew past him. But I do know that they fish over there, so I try to stay at a decent height.
That's the hard part about flying low across that beach.
Yeah.
How
Either
fast were you flying in that video?
Huh?
How fast were you flying?
Oh, about 50 miles an hour. That's my slow bird. That's a cruiser.
Because Hugh, even when you fly it with a regular camera drone, as you're coming along, you see people and everything in front of you and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
People trying to fish, so it's hard to fly across that.
I'll be right back. Mia wants dinner.
Me too. What are we having? I'm hungry.
Kimball.
Yeah, Paul's got.
What's messed up, the music that I put with the video footage was from some pop singer. So because I didn't care about it and I didn't plan on uploading it to YouTube. It was just a short that I put together from flying today to test out the gimbal. And Facebook, Instagram, not Twitter, but Facebook and Instagram immediately muted the music and told me I could either delete the music or mute the video. Now, Instagram, they send me a letter saying that it's blocked, which means if you go to the Instagram account, it's going to say to proceed, press this or whatever, but it's not going to play normally like it should.
They didn't hit you on YouTube at all?
I didn't put it on YouTube. It was just a short for
Gotcha.
social
Yeah,
media.
Facebook and Instagram are picking it up. You know, YouTube's gonna pick up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, YouTube, I know I would have got a copyright strike. I know that
Okay,
automatically because it's a commercial song. It's
Oh,
by
okay.
some young girl that was on what was that song? That's Sevilla or whatever her name was on. Huh? Yeah. What was the singing show that she was on? Oh, well, it was a song that she was some music show that she was on. And now that she's famous, anything with her voice on it, they're flagging it. They're saying, you can't make no money off of it. Either you delete it or we get paid full 100% for it. which is a pain because I didn't want to take the video down and then put a different song to it. The whole purpose was to use
Shut these blinds. I'm starting to look like Obi-Wan Kenobi here, glowing.
That sun's coming in, I see. I have the same problem. Yeah, that's a nice color scheme back there, Extrons. Because everything stands out behind you.
I'll say that again. Sorry.
I was saying that's a nice color scheme there
Oh.
you have on the wall because
Oh,
everything
thank you.
stands out.
Yeah, as
behind
I said, that's my that's my Roger inspired drone shelves, you know. And yeah, it's like a dark green, looks almost black, but I still got to trim the top. But yeah.
No, but it's a decent color because everything stands out
Yeah.
specifically.
Hell yeah, the
You
white
see
drones
each
just
and every-
pop.
Yeah. Well, Paul went to feed Mia. It's only 5:40. And you know what?
Hey, Rodney Bell, how you doing?
Paul's back. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna edit a video. That'll occupy. Since I'm pissed that they didn't take this footage, I can take this footage and put it into a video or something.
You're welcome to put in slices of the skunk video too.
Skunk footage in between.
Yeah.
Tuxedo
What did Mia-
Squad.
What did Mia have for dinner? Skunk?
No, she had kibble with chopped up cooked bacon and a little bit of cheese sprinkled on top.
She's eating better than me.
You know, I know a lot of animals that eat better than humans.
Yeah, it's true.
No lie.
Sad but true, right?
I'd since
Taco
Rachel
salad,
Ray.
bro?
What's that, Herman?
What you made, a taco salad? Cheese sprinkled on
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
Doggy taco salad
Yep.
minus the greens.
She's chowing down.
Is it the good Costco bacon?
Yes.
Damn, man.
Was it the Costco slab bacon?
Yeah. It's sliced, pre-sliced, pre-cooked.
Okay. You
Good
had
stuff.
me until you said pre-cooked.
Oh no, because I tell you what, I'd put that pre-cooked that I get just right up against anybody cooking it.
I don't know, Paul. Have you had real bacon?
Oh yeah.
I mean fresh bacon
Yep.
from a pig freshly slaughtered the night before. That is
Yep. I've had the bacon. It was so
That I
fresh
haven't.
that it even had the grease on it from when they had the competition to catch.
Ooh.
yeah. Then I'd say it wasn't cooked.
Well, you had to gnaw on it a little bit, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Geek Savannah, how you doing?
what's up, Sean? How are you? Lawrence new name, Skunk FPV. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad, Sean.
You show up to a meetup, they gotta call you skunk.
Hey, JSK, wait, Jackson. Oh, Jackson RC. How are you, dude?
Might not
What's
want
up?
back.
Two Stroke. What's good? How are you? I see a lot of people with FPV pages. I'm on like this FPV. Two Stroke. I'm already subscribed to you. Sorry, I tried. I'm subscribed to I'm subscribed to everyone here, but every now and then you guys have to go through your subscription list or at a live stream, click on people because they just disappear out of your friends list, subscription list. Why? How?
Rodney
Herman?
Bell.
Herman says, hey, Rodney, how are you? Rodney Bell. Herman says that it's just YouTube is just a server in an office building somewhere by itself. You know, he believes that YouTube, and I'm starting to believe him. If it wasn't for the fact that you can contact them now on Twitter, support, you can actually get support for your pages on Twitter.
Yeah,
I
you
may
go
have
back
thought
and
that
somebody looked into it.
someone looked
YouTube
into
is
a report.
computer that sits there and holds and stores videos and plays videos and It's a whole program. They don't need any people to run it. They need people to run the office, to answer those questions, to do all those things. You send out all of those, to create all that, those emails and stuff that they send out to people, and somebody to actually keep track of the money that they have coming in and going out. Other than that, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, pretty much. I have seen them cut someone's bandwidth from their live stream when someone popular was on. I've seen.
If you know to do YouTube live streams, and they'll be getting terrorized. You think YouTube's watching that? No, they don't care. You have to complain to them about that, or else they'll never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
They have too many.
They rely on their community, and 9 times out of 10, the community lying to them.
But if you put on a song that
Catch that right away.
Catch that right away.
Bam, drop the hammer.
You want to know how good they are? I often upload my videos and I create my own thumbnails. So this way, by the time I create my own thumbnail, the video has uploaded in 480, 720, 1080p, 1440, 2.7, which they don't have anymore. They bumped down to 1440, 4K 30, 4K 60. And you know, if you just upload your video, just like on Facebook, when you look at it, if you just upload it right there, it's blurry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
What I like
blurry.
to do also is I'll actually upload it unlisted and let it and wait until
let
it's
it sit.
completely. You get the best quality and all that. By that time, all the algorithms have gone through it, and YouTube's taking a look at it.
During that time is
During that
when
time.
you get a copyright strike now.
Right.
It used to be you uploaded the video, they didn't say anything. But as soon as you published it, you got the copyright strike. Now, while it's uploading and it's rendering to those higher resolutions, I get hit with copyright strikes. I'm like, damn, I didn't even hit publish yet.
Are you just getting a copyright infringement, or are you actually getting a strike?
Copyright infringement.
Yeah, you're not getting the channel strike, right? Okay. Geez, they're starting that, man.
No, it's not that bad, but I expect it to. But what's funny is
somebody's claimed your video or claimed the music in your video.
Right, but they're telling you that if you have music that you have the rights to play, it's okay. And then they hit you with a copyright strike randomly on your videos. You have to go back through your videos, and they may stop monetization on random videos. I've had to do it. I've had to go in and request an appeal and show my music source, where I got the music from, and so on, from a paid service or whatever. And then they approve it a day or two later. I had no idea they were doing this. I had about 6 or 7 videos that wasn't monetized because they deemed it copyrighted material. And they give you a little questionnaire saying, would you like to appeal? If you appeal, you have to show your music source and where you got it from.
Yeah.
And then they consider it. And then I get an email the next day or two saying your music has been approved for monetization. That's some new shit that they on though. They just started doing that this year. So I always go through my videos now. If you're monetized, go through your videos and see if you have any copyright strikes. In fact, let me see.
You know that doesn't matter whether you're monetized or not.
No, because those same songs, when you do become monetized, will get hits. Like people who use
being monetized or not doesn't mean anything. You will have them whether you are monetized or not.
Yeah.
You will get hit with it whether you are monetized or not. Monetization.
Well, they mess with you.
Nothing to
They
do
mess with you specifically now on that crap.
I said I got a copyright channel strike for a thumbnail one time.
For a thumbnail.
Because I had another channel before this one. And I was lazy. I just Google a picture and I'd use that as my thumbnail or whatever the video was about. I would just use that as my thumbnail. Actually got a copyright strike. The guy, some other YouTuber, must have found it or seen it and claims my thumbnail, and I get a channel strike. not the infringement, a strike.
He had lettering and everything on it, and you used everything.
Oh yeah, I mean they sent me who even did it. I haven't knew
Here's
the.
wow. Yeah, I could believe it.
Because
But
a lot
hold
of
on,
guys
Paul.
take pictures and then add their own lettering to it.
True. Paul, can I share something?
Sure,
We were
sure.
talking about copyright strikes, right? This is
got
one
it.
that I have not responded to. Okay. You have to enable it, Paul.
Yep, I did.
Okay. Here, check this out. We're talking about copyright strikes, right? Let me just blow this window up here. Right here, important notification. The video received a copyright claim. The owner claimed that your video and FPV finally clicks. Please note this is not a copyright strike. So you click view options and it says monetization ineligible and select an action. Video cannot be monetized, ad review, copyright, and this is what you have to hit. You take the options they give you: replace song, mute song, or dispute. So then I would dispute and I would say either I own a copy or I'm not making money from the copy, or I gave credit to the copyright owner, which is what I usually do. Supposedly they claim if you do this by giving credit, you share the monetization. So I'm going to go through this process here, but that's what they're doing now. They're giving you the option to dispute it. Now, come on, if it's Aerosmith, an Aerosmith song, I mean, come on, you obviously don't own that. Just give credit to the guy, and maybe he'll say, okay, for every nickel I make, you may get 2 cents.
Yeah.
You know, but YouTube will also say, go to our fantastic YouTube library. So you can get some of the best music that's not copyrighted. And that's a lot of bull because YouTube has channels on there. There's one I could call off the top of my head, copyright non-copyrighted music. If you type that in YouTube, non-copyrighted pages come up, and most of them you get a copyright strike on.
I think that's a scam. I think those channels are made. They put up
Just
it's not
to get
copyrighted,
hits
and then a year later they'll copyright it all. You know
and
what I
you
mean?
get
and
then
then
screwed
you're gonna
for
get
it.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
you
the
get
same with
screwed
some of
for
the people in the YouTube studio.
Yes. Well, they just ask for like recognition, right? Like some of them, they want you to post something in the comments or
Most
something,
of them
and then
do,
other ones
but-
say, no attribution needed.
Well,
Right.
I have the
So
perfect
2 months from now, his music will be copywritten, and then you're screwed.
And that
then
would be
you're screwed.
that'd be some BS there.
Well, no,
They
Ron,
do.
I've had it happen. There's a guy on YouTube called Ryan Little. He does hip hop music, hip hop beats. And I contacted him when I first started hearing his music. Yo, I do drone videos. Can I add some of your music to my video? I give you full 100% credit for it and put a link to your channel. He was cool about it and everything. As he became more and more popular and on other sites, now anything that made by Ryan Little, you get a copyright strike. But they have his music in the YouTube library.
See, that's no good. That's
Yeah,
not good.
exactly. Now he's on Pandora, he's on all these other music services, which means he's obviously getting paid for it.
YouTube needs to come up with some type of recourse for that. If you're going to use
This
their
is
library, you can't do that. Or you should be able to say, "Hey, I got this from the YouTube library," and YouTube goes, "Yes, you did." He
That
can't
means-
have it. You know,
That means that
there's got to be
YouTube,
something there. YouTube can't continue to do
that
that.
means
That
that
would be a bunch
YouTube
of
would
crap.
have to pay someone to care about the music that's in that library.
Because YouTube doesn't have any money. They only owned by Google, right?
No, it's
They can't afford to hire anybody.
Hey, Adrian, Mateo.
They
Hey,
are
Mateo,
all
what's
for
up?
people to watch the money coming in and going out.
All right, well, guys, I got to go cook some dinner, so I'm starving. I've been working all
Hey,
day.
Ron. Sounds
Hey, Ron,
good.
take care, buddy.
Thanks for
thanks.
coming in, Ron.
Hey, thanks for the invite, Paul.
You betcha. Anytime.
I know.
All right, man, later.
Take care, guys.
Geek Spawn is saying someone claimed his voice the other day.
Wow. Sean's got jokes.
Damn.
I reckon that was
You
Lib.
can use their. I'm reading this copyright. See, now, even though I gave credit to the artist, I put the source of the music in my video, but that's important now. You can't just say Phantom Flight 101, baby, baby, you want me back. You have to put that source where you got Phantom Flight 101, baby, baby, I want you back song from.
I don't have songs titled.
I stole it off Lawrence's video. Sorry.
Only empowerment music.
What's that? Empowerment music?
Only empowerment music.
Oh, God.
Look, all I know is when it comes to this dispute stuff, you have to check. Because anyway, YouTube is like any other business. Any way they can save money or prevent from paying you, they're going to do it.
Yeah, that's what I said. They got an office full of people to watch the money coming in and going out.
Yeah.
YouTube, as you know it, what you deal with, that computer, they go back in and check it later on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's like the security cameras at the hospital. You got to get bust over the head first, and then they go back and check out the camera and say, okay, yeah, that's when it happened.
Uh-huh. Okay, here are the options for that video. If it's your original content, like David created a song, you have the option of the video is my original content and I own all the rights to it. Or if you've paid for it, like through a music site, says I have permission or a license to use the content claimed in my video.
Right.
Then they have another option of for fair use. Fair use, I have significantly transformed the content claimed in my video. The video is protected by the fair use, fair dealing, or similar exceptions to copyright. Meaning, if Desmond Donders made a song that said, "Oh McDonald," and I changed it from "Oh McDonald" to "Oh my God," I could probably use it.
No,
Now,
fair use, that would be more so like if you were doing a story on something and you were showing a video, like how you show a clip from a video
yeah,
on your stream, you're not stealing it as to say it's your own and you're using it. You're using it to further the story that you're talking about. That's a fair use.
Okay, that was clarified, because I was thinking was something completely different. And the fourth option is public domain. The content claimed in my video is public domain and is no longer protected by copyright. Now, where I get my music from is a specific music site, and it's a licensing company. You pay for it, you download it, and you can use it. So now I have to dispute it. But this particular song in this video, Fragile, was done by, and I gave them credit, was done by a guy who's dead now, Tech9, and some other people. I gave full credit in the video. So now I have to look through the options here.
Now, you know what I think is kind of crazy with these things? Now, you know, if you have a PC, you can record almost anything you want.
Yes. Yep.
Now, if you have one of these music sites that supposedly has copyright-free music, especially something like Epidemic Sounds, if you were to record anything off of there, you'll automatically get hit with a copyright strike.
Yeah, because they put coding in the music.
Thanks
You
for
put a
stopping by,
coding in the
Rodney.
music that says you paid for that song. If not, the copyright, you will get that copyright strike. Right, like Herman said, if you try to record a song by Asgard Studios, you know,
Don't you do it?
and not pay for it, that code isn't in that song. Now, if you pay for it, they have a hidden code that you can't hear or pick up, but the computer or the system listening to can. And it'll say, oh, okay, he's got permission. He paid for that song. He's got permission to use it. But now that I know, I can't even dispute this because I already know who the guy is. And now that he's not alive, even more so, there's no dispute here. And I knew it when I was using the song.
Yo, Lawrence, you know what came in the mail?
What?
You know, I've been considering using some good rock and roll tunes with my videos, even though they're copyrighted. just because it'll make the video so much better.
Oh, cool.
Say screw the monetization, right?
He got the
Oh,
Evil
wow.
Knievel stunt cycle from Ken Herron. But that was on the Ken Herron's stream. Okay.
Oh,
That
that's
was-
cool, man.
Herman collects that stuff, you know, Batmobile. He's got an original Adam West Batmobile
Wow.
in his collection. Now, to hell with the modern day Batman, but one of the original Batmobiles with Adam West and stuff, that's pretty big. Okay, delivered. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Hey,
Hungry.
no shots.
Give me a second. I'll be right back. Just says something was delivered.
Don't get to watch that dope footage again. Zoom, zoom,
Yeah,
zoom.
see now, if you go over those jetties close to the edge of the water,
Yeah.
there's always somebody there trying to
Oh,
catch
yeah.
a fish.
I bet.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that!
like right
baby.
there, yeah.
That is cinematic.
That's some sweet flying. You just cannot get angles and flow like that with a GPS drone. You know, this just feels so organic, just so natural, right?
Hey, Hugh, what happens? And I've never done it, but on cinematic drones, especially on DJI, you can take it and turn it off so that it doesn't, the gimbal doesn't
Talking about-
stabilize this way. It just
Some of them have what they call it, airplane mode, is it? Where it,
Yeah.
There's a
like-
follow me mode, and then there's airplane mode or something.
Yeah.
I've never played with it much, to be honest,
I've never
Airplane
used
mode
it
would look like a little bit like that.
but not nearly like that. Not enough.
No.
Not enough to bother using it. You know what I mean?
It's just, so the gimbal follows the aircraft. So if you turn and bank, it'll look like the instead of making it flat,
Yeah.
it'll
Exactly.
lock it to the axis of the aircraft.
Yeah.
So you see the
Adding
bank.
mode.
But I never found it good
Put
enough
it
to
in
bother
Addy
using.
mode and she'll float more than anything else.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Through those
Well,
turns
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
that as well, yeah.
she'll glide around through it.
My Mavic Air doesn't have Addy mode. Wish it did. Actually, no, I don't, because I'd crash the damn thing.
You can actually put your Mavic Air in what they call FPV mode. Not Mavic Air, sorry. Your Mavic series drones.
Yeah, the
Like
Mavic
the
Air as
Mavic
well.
2, the Mavic 2 and the Mavic Pro.
Yep.
You can put them in what you call an FPV mode and lock the camera.
Yeah.
But it's only going to allow you to angle, but so much because of the gyros. The gyros are designed in any drone that if you tilt over too
Yeah,
much,
exactly.
more than 90 degrees, the engines are supposed to shut off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what we were just talking about. Was exactly that.
You get
I-
water drift in Addy mode. If you have a drone that has an Addy mode switch, such as the Phantom,
Yeah.
you can glide through that more.
Oh, nice. Always wanted a Phantom.
Paul, I'm going to have to head off to bed. I've got some songs to write for Herman to steal. Not Herman, Lawrence to steal.
Hey, David. Hey, thanks for popping in, David.
I got to head off to bed. I've
Good to see you, buddy.
a busy day.
Well, you had a big
Bye,
week.
everyone.
All right, David.
I'll hit the right button. I'll be able to leave.
Okay.
Oh. I think I'm going to head off in a second too and get some supper. I haven't eaten yet. I'm fading away. Look at me. Ah.
Well, it's that time of year when there's so much. Even though with the COVID-19, there's so much going on. I think people get to be this time of day and they start to think about kicking back a little bit too.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Herman, how's sitting in the chair with your leg up working?
Well, today I'm just, it's not a good day. Yesterday I had a long day yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
Well, was it yesterday the day you were chasing everybody around the supermarket?
No, I wasn't really chasing anyone, but yesterday I got up early to go to the supermarket. And I went outside and someone had broke the car window.
Your car window?
Well, my sister's car.
Oh no.
So we had to go through the whole process of that, of waiting for the police, and that was over an hour, and I'm sitting there. And then we had to go about getting the window fixed. And while I was waiting on the police, I was calling around to see if I could get the window.
Yeah.
But it's not a common window that people just have. You know, that quarter panel window on those big trucks,
Yeah.
Expedition and stuff like that, that red quarter panel on the side that, you know, it pops out when you hit the button. Yeah, that's not a common window, so I had to order that. And there was a bunch of nonsense. Then I finally got to get to the supermarket. And then
Lawrence said you were buzzing around the supermarket pretty good with that little cart.
yeah,
Yes, that's what he told me.
I was, but you know, I'm supposed to have my foot up, not down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that all that blood pressure was going down into your foot, and you
Put my
paid
foot
for it.
down, and then riding around on that cart in the supermarket, it was okay, but you know that concept and the bumps in the street was
Yeah.
not good on my foot being on the floor. So it's a little sore today. But
Well, we hope you get better soon. I know it's going to be a while.
some people do move out your way though with that thing coming.
Does it have a horn on it too?
No, it beeps when you back up.
Yeah.
But when I realized that you
What
can
the heck
back
is
up
that?
and then whip the turn with it, oh man, forget about it.
Okay, Lawrence. What's this toy you got here? It looks pretty cool.
Lawrence has got his.
Oh,
What
these
the
are
heck?
my goggles. This is a helical antenna.
Holy
What it
shit,
is-
man.
Well, you know what a helical does.
Yeah.
This is for long distance flying. The problem is it's very direct and a very narrow beam, but it's great for punching through trees and some objects at certain distances.
I
But if
have
there's
the
no
same
object-
thing.
Right. He had them on a
P3.
on a P3 controller.
Now
This
you
is
can
a
watch it
6-turn
a
helical.
couple of miles.
You ever watch Doctor Who? It looked like a little Dalek. I
That's
thought
what it
was like a
looks
little,
like, right?
Yeah, like a little Dalek.
That's what it looks like. Believe it or not, a lot of their special effects are just wires with plastic illuminating them. But what it is, remember Bang You Good? I was complaining.
Yep.
I didn't get the part for the drone because I still have to wait until the 27th for that. But after that, I ordered this piece here.
And
There we go.
No, this was already ordered. I already ordered, but it got here before that piece there.
you know what that looks like?
What?
The little piece that you screw onto the wood on the bathroom door, so when you close the door, the thing catches.
Oh, just have it slam open, right? One of the pieces that have the door. So when you open the door, it catches the door with a little piece like this.
So when you close the door, right, it catches the little thing inside the lock and it clicks right.
Right, to keep it from opening. This is actually a faceplate for my module. You see this one here?
Okay, yeah.
That's what happens to the actual module. So
Is it just a protector plate?
it's a protective plate. I have electrical tape holding it in because the snap broke.
Ah, gotcha.
So now that I have a new cover for it, I can take it apart and put the proper cover on and get rid of this electrical tape.
All right,
'Cause
Paul.
all it is a
gentlemen,
panel.
I'm out of here.
You out?
Gonna go find
Hey,
some supper,
Hugh,
boys.
thanks for coming
All
in,
right.
buddy.
Good to see
Later,
you.
man.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you want to take that electrical tape off. With this heat, that'll get all gummy. And then you'll be cleaning that nonsense off.
Oh, Steve, how you doing? Steve Essex.
So now that I have the actual piece, because this was a used module, so you have to make what you have work, you know? So I need this light here. Oh, one more piece of tape.
See, Paul?
What's that?
For the P3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the same helical.
How does that
Actually,
go on
no,
your head?
those are That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 turn. This 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 6. On his, he has a 5, but those little round ones are what get you the distance.
No, these are for your video
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
signal,
Yeah.
and this is for your direction.
Control.
Yeah, but if you stand in front of that thing, it'll make your kidney bubble.
And then it's got the boosters.
Okay, now see this module here? This is the module bay. This is the actual module that helps me see further. This is old, out with the old. This is the panel. It's a little video display so you can see your channels and stuff, but this is basically the module itself. They all have little covers like this. So now this one is supposed to fit perfectly, which it does, and has the lock for here. Reset button, everything. I'll be able to put it back on, but I want to paint it before I put it on.
Ah,
Because this one, like I said, was used, and
Why do you
it
want
did its thing, but the clamps on it are broke. And
Why do you want to paint it?
why do I want to paint it? For one, because it's totally white, and for two, I'm either going to paint it something similar to this color here, or a type of orange, just to keep it from being pure white, because it gets filthy dirty. Look at
Just paint
this
it
one,
black.
huh?
Paint it black.
To draw more heat? It's worse enough the module's black that it fits
it'll
into.
match. So then throw the white thing in there. You'll be fine there. Said you're worried about drawing heat and you want to paint it.
I know, but then it's gonna get all fingerprinty and start looking yellowish anyway.
Whose fingerprints is going to be on it?
Yeah,
15 other people or just yours?
yeah, just mine.
Don't wipe it off.
All right, here it is.
Herman solved your problem for you.
All right, you see how it looks inside here. Now these are the teeth that have to go in the back. Oh, there you go. You can see them now,
Yep.
like that. Let's see if it fits, or I can curse out "bang you good" again. Okay, hold on. There it is. It's snapped. Is it snapped in? I can't tell. Okay, here we go.
Turn it on and see.
Oh, I gotta put antennas. Give me a second. I gotta put antennas on. You can't power these up without antennas on them. Let me just put anything.
Well,
Yeah.
Always got spare. And
the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
what happened?
If you
Nothing.
see
Just
smoke,
keep working. Keep working.
if you see smoke, something wrong.
Yep. We're waiting for a
No.
big pop and smoke.
No, it shouldn't be, because the module works. I
Uh,
know the module works.
Gotcha.
That kind of stuff only happens to Herman.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
So this new cover will help you do a better power loop, right?
I doubt that.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not on the sticks. It's on the.
Oh, there it is. Lights up. Yep.
Yeah, and those two bars that are at the bottom,
Yeah.
there's no radio, but when there's a radio, they're up in the middle.
Okay.
So I just put it on.
It's a black screen now.
What happened? I'm not listening to you, man. He's expecting something to happen.
He's having fun.
That's okay. I understand. He's getting
After Life
bored.
Connection, how you doing?
He's getting bored. Hey, what's up, Stevie Bronx?
What's good, man?
He's getting bored being in the house so much. That's why he didn't know how to act in BJ's.
You mean he was acting up in BJ's?
Well, he wasn't acting up, but he's riding around in that cart like I don't know.
Like
I'd like
Evil
to been,
Knievel or what?
I would have liked to have been there with a camera.
No, you talk about Evil Knievel. I'm liable to go in the hallway with that. I just won't be able to get up off the floor.
This is true.
I can see him going down the center aisle and pulling and doing power spins, you know?
Well, that thing was supposed to pop wheelies and everything, if I remember right. I had one. I had an original one because it's the little crank. You put it in the
Oh, there
side
you go.
and you crank the wheel like this. And when you stop the wheel, it took
Yeah.
off.
Well, when you sit him back far on the seat, he'll wheelie.
Right. Right. Now, see, I didn't know that at the time. If you put him
Right.
back far enough, right, he would wheelie, and too far ahead was for. There were different positions. I did realize that. After I didn't own it anymore. Okay, this one is going. This one goes up.
North 54. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Lynn.
All the instructions on the back.
He
Later,
is
north
leaving.
of 54.
He's shutting down.
Leaving. Where's he going?
And Lenny's here. Lenny.
Lynn might remember that.
Of course. Evil Knievel and his stunt cycle. Of course.
Yeah, I'm hoping Lenny pops in after 7 o'clock tonight, stops by.
Why, you got another gadget you wanted to look at?
No, I got our friend Nick's coming by. We're going to have a confab about skunks.
Oh. Okay. Nick, I'm not Nick. Lynn, bring the full 5. Lynn, bring the full 5 and some extra shells. That's what that sound like.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. But yeah, Paul, you might have to get some help. Each you take a window.
Yeah, because Paul
when
is
you
starting
come
to
out,
sound. Paul is starting to
little
sound
hack.
like Val and her groundhogs or whatever. He just ain't gonna get rid of them. They don't moved in and got comfortable.
Well, Paul hasn't named them yet, so
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Okay.
Yeah, I got it, Lenny. I was talking.
There you go, Paul. Fits perfect now.
There you
I
go.
can shake it. It won't fall off.
Shake it.
I can get rid of this.
You know, he's reverting back, Herman, to his dancing days. He wants to shake it. Shake it.
Yes.
You put that on, and you can do your top spins and everything else.
Paul, you're
see
funny.
it now.
What happened?
I can see you now.
Yeah, Lenny, I got that. And Nick's coming over at 7. And I told him you'd be here. So
Lynn, load up the 4-5. We going hunting. I've always wanted to say that. I don't know why. I used to watch Westerns back in the day with my grandfather. I remember sitting in his lap on one side, but this was when they didn't give a damn about you catching cancer because he was smoking filterless cigarettes, Chesterfields. You remember they used to give the little coupons with them? He used to smoke Chesterfields in this hand. He had the ashtray on this side, and I would sit on his lap here, breathing in the smoke, watching either Westerns or the Mets. And he always had a little bottle of Schaefer.
sure.
Remember Schaefer beer?
Yep.
When the idea is not to take out the ramp, it's to take out the skunk.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to make a call today.
Who are you calling?
My son had asked
Ghostbusters.
my son had asked me to call him today. He asked to speak to me and I didn't call him. I need to get on that immediately. Give me a second to mute. Thank you, Kyla, for the reminder. Oh my goodness.
Lynn's mother used to smoke Camels without filters.
They had Camels, Chesterfields, and Lucky Strikes. Okay, where's my Bluetooth?
I still like to know how Philip Morris got away with that.
What?
You know how you couldn't yet, it got rid of all of the vending machines for cigarettes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the Philip Morris building in Manhattan, they have a vending machine in there for the employees to get cigarettes.
Lawrence electrified himself.
No, what happened? Well,
Well, Paul thought you electrified yourself.
oh no, but I'm sitting here sweating like a pig. Need to turn this damn fan up. Or turn the
Okay, I'm
AC.
gonna show everybody one more time what we're talking about with the skunkies.
About your friends?
Yeah, about all of my petting zoo. That's what they call it. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4,
This is a shame.
5.
That's how I brought mine back in the day, Lynn says.
And actually 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see that first leg right there, Paul?
Yep.
Right there, and that cross beam?
Put the
Right there,
ammonia right.
right there where your cursor is. You
Yep.
set the first bottle right there.
Yep.
And the second one past this leg out here. And some nice little treats on the ground. And once they get out here, you blast that first.
The first one by the beam of ammonia, and then you blast the second one.
Which is closer to the camera. And they're trapped in this zone right here.
That's the kill zone, right?
They either got to scatter out towards the driveway and get the hell out of there, or just
Right.
sit there and suffer.
And they're not going to sit there and suffer. I'm sure of it.
And this is not coming from Wile E. Coyote, something that's not going to work or blow your house up.
That's funny. Okay.
Look at the size of that baby right there.
I told you I thought it was a damn badger. He was big enough. You seriously have to get rid of them. You know that.
Yep.
Because
That's why Lynn's coming over at 7 to help me get rid of them.
y'all gonna have a little powwow.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna come
That's
up with a
right.
plan.
And can you see now, Herman? They all sitting around smoking a peace pipe. Then they set off the smoke signal, and they go out hunting after some skunks. I hope. I'm pretty sure it'll be a humane way, Paul.
Uh-huh.
Herman said, "Yeah, huh? All right. Yeah, I get you." It's an entire family. Yeah, Lynn. There's so which means more than one can jump on you when they're attacking. Because once you take out Papa Fred, they're coming.
We do a setup a 220 line out there with a trip. That way, when they trip it, you get the back feed and fry them all right there in that one zone, Paul, right there between the two beams.
See. He trying to have Petter come.
Hey, Like I told you, when they come, give them my phone number. I'll talk.
Yes, I
Make
am a
sure you
licensed
give-
electrician.
Make
I
sure
do
you give them a
authorize.
bag of treats.
Yes, I am a licensed electrician, and I do authorize this.
Matter of fact, Paul, when they come, you give them that, what is it, 6 skunks?
That's a 6-pack. Yeah.
Yeah, you give them that whole thing. Tell them happy eating. That's the family meal. You go on ahead.
Yep. Exactly.
Put them in your yard.
Makes sense. All right. Mission accomplished.
Well, why?
Huh? What happened, Paul?
Well, it's only a 5-minute drive.
You catch them.
Oh, Lynn said she's not coming over there with a whole family
Lenny,
of
you're
skunk.
coming to sit talk with friends. We're not going to the mall. Yes, you are.
Lawrence, if Paul could get him in
I
a
told
bag,
Nick you'd be here.
What happened, Herman?
Paul could get him in a bag. He could
Well,
do
I was
bam,
waiting for you to
bam,
pop on screen to know if you were here or not.
bam, bam.
Well, I couldn't have called you anyway. So
That's funny. That'd be messed up.
Lenny,
That would be messed up.
I
Lynn
need
said,
you.
"To hell with that. I'm not coming over there. That's a whole family of skunk."
if you needed me, would I be there?
Apparently, Paul,
I'm not dressed up.
and y'all could go out to dinner afterwards.
Just throw on some pants and a shirt and come on over. Just put a baseball hat on.
You know what? Paul beating,
Logan Carpenter said you can always ship them to Roger's house.
Paul beating the dead drum. There's no way you can convince a woman to just put a baseball cap on. Come on and let's go.
And go skunk hunting. I can see Paul in the yard now with a broomstick. Be
He called me
very
during
quiet.
the show.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting skunk.
It was like 5:30. He called
Lawrence,
me.
so I said he needs something that can shoot further than they can spray.
Right.
That way,
Pellet gun.
he can
Or
get,
45.
Okay.
that way he can get that ammonia in there and spray it from a distance at them.
Yep. It would
Hit him right between the eyes.
explode all over. Can you see him now, Herman, like this?
Talking about, damn, that big skunk on the porch is worse than us.
Right?
It just continuously sprayed him. Wow, that
So-
stuff is even worse than ours.
See, I've seen skunks in the zoo that were desacked, so I can't say, but I have upstate New York in Utica, where my nephew-in-law lives. They have skunk, and you can tell it's a skunk in the area because of the smell. You can definitely tell if it's a skunk in the area. All right, let's see with this.
Yep. Anyway, Nick's coming over after 7:00, and
Mhm.
Lynn is not.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Paul.
Life happens, you know.
I just hope Lynn doesn't read in the newspaper. 2 men attacked by family of skunk on the news, the local news.
Yep. We didn't have anybody to call 911.
Or quarter sticks of dynamite in the ground.
Yeah, right? All right, well, all I can say is you'll resolve the issue, Paul. You have to. You just seriously have to.
Lawrence, all the yelling and screaming going on in the yard. And me will be inside to him like, this would have never had happened.
Listen,
All would have went straight to the exterminator.
I could see them now. Get them off! Get them off! running down the street with a tail flapping behind him, sticking out of his shirt.
Yeah.
Lynn say, I thought Nick was at your house. I just saw him run by me in town.
Yeah.
Paul, I do wish you luck in your venture. Seriously, man.
I know. It's
No, seriously.
something's got to be done. I just not sure how to handle it.
I swear, if I cut on the news in the morning and I hear a Michigan man running down the street with a squirrel with a skunk tail sticking out of his shirt saying, get him off, get him off, I'm going to be too done for the day.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Breaking news.
So who's coming on tonight, Paul?
Later, nobody that I know of. Usually, Val used to be on, but now she's on Tuesday nights when they fly.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anybody else that's coming on tonight.
I was always on Tuesdays.
Poosa's on, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking, wasn't Pusa supposed to come on? All right, well, I'm going to specifically tune I'm going to find a Michigan news station. You hear, Herman? I'm going to find a Michigan news station near Port Huron. So if anything I hear, anything about skunks and someone running down the street. oh, hold on. Here's my son. I got to mute, guys.
Okay.
Yo, what's good, man? I'm sorry.
So yeah, Paul. They're gonna plan your strategy of attack. On how to get rid of him.
I think Lawrence is getting hungry.
Oh. Well, he's on the phone, he said, with his son.
What's that?
I think his son just called him.
Yeah, he did. Now he's busy. He totally forgot I was supposed to call him, so I don't feel so bad.
You guys wasn't supposed to speak, DJ.
Everybody's busy tonight.
Yeah, everyone's busy, Paul.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button.
Yes, and tune in next Monday for Skunk Chasers.
Well, you know, I told Lynn, I said, I ought to set the cameras back up tonight and have a 10 o'clock vigil of the skunk hunt.
You know what, Paul? There are ways to get rid of them. The ammonia will just scare them away. Oh, right. You don't. Well, you do have to shoot the gallon container, but if you just shoot it with a pellet gun, it's just going to leak, and they're going to go,
Yeah, it's
ooh, that
not gonna
smells,
spray.
and go away. But if you were to shoot it with a 45, with Lynn's 45, it would just splatter all over everything, scare them, and then you shoot the second one, and that would guarantee that they run down the hole and out the back door. But then again, you have still
that pellet gun fired.
But then again, Herman, he may have the possum or the raccoon move in, because it looks like the skunks are kicking them out of the neighborhood. Because they're possums across the street, right? There you go. He knows not to come back over.
I got possum
What's up,
across
Corey?
the street, and I've got next door. I've got a beaver. No, not a
Raccoon.
beaver. A
There
raccoon.
you go, Paul. All put together.
Oh,
Module.
there you go.
Modules in, brand new.
You're ready.
Just don't like it being all white.
Well, it matches the end of your antenna.
Yeah. But I don't. It does, but I don't always use this antenna. This is just for local close flying. But it's done. I just wish you luck in your skunk ventures. Yeah, you should be recording all of this
Yeah,
stuff.
Paul, what you get, it like Lynn was saying, but you get the red pepper flakes.
Yep, cayenne
Honestly,
pepper flakes.
Get the red pepper flakes.
Lynn
That'll
knows.
actually keep anything other than the birds out of that bird feed.
Yeah, cayenne pepper flakes, or any type of pepper flake. For usually red works the best.
Just get
Like-
the pepper flakes like you find at the pizzeria
Mm-hmm.
and put that right in your burger.
And it'll keep the skunks away.
The squirrels hate it. They all hate it.
Well, here I'm going to share something real quick here.
Oh, Lynn said she researched it this afternoon. Ultrasonic pest control. Oh, crushed chili.
Yeah.
Oh, those rodent devices, Paul. They just laugh at those. They
Yeah.
sound like speakers to them, like music.
I don't think those things work.
Those things don't work, Paul. The picture of the wolf has a better chance on a stick than those things. I'm just saying. Now, what's that spray? What's the skunk off?
Now, I know the ones for the squirrels, they don't like it.
They'll like it.
No, they don't like the squirrels don't like
Oh.
the spray they got.
See, they got deer scram, squirrel scram, all of that stuff. Interesting.
See,
Yeah,
now you
don't
know what you do.
don't waste your money on. See,
the
moth.
trap. Look at the trap right there.
Yeah,
Then all you gotta do once
put
he's
on
in there is hose his ass down.
Or go over to the river and throw it in on a rope.
the views and opinions heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel tonight.
Just waterboard him.
Oh
While his family's watching.
no. Yeah, only thing that I see that you could use out of that stuff, honestly.
Oh, you see that nice little cylinder? That trap?
Yeah, the tube.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah,
A
but it's
PVC?
24 inches. It's spray proof for skunk trap. It's a spray proof skunk trap. The
But you
problem
notice
is,
they're out of them. There must be a lot of problems going on with skunks.
They have
Yeah.
any of those box traps that's sealed on the side?
yeah, to the right,
Right
right
here,
there.
but they're out of those too.
Catch and release skunk traps.
Oh, there we go. Dunk cocoon. I don't know what that means.
You know what?
Animal stopper.
Yeah,
That's just
stuff right there.
that's just too vague, Paul.
That stuff right there is nice.
It works.
For squirrels. You know what you need? One of those traps like that that's sealed on the side.
No, they have they have different tubes. The thing is, how now, Paul, before you buy any traps, you have to realize you
Gotta buy
must have
6 of 'em.
something like catnip
Well,
to freaking make them go in that tube.
I'd have to buy 6 of them.
well, what are they attracted to?
Each other.
No, I mean as far as food wise.
Peanuts, peanut butter.
The skunks?
Yeah.
Hold it, go back up. I saw some medieval shit. Go
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I just saw something that looked real medieval. Go all the way down to the bottom. It was the last row, very, very bottom one. Hold it. Yeah, yeah. See, now they got chains and locks. There's the medieval stuff.
Those are coon traps. Yeah.
But that's not.
And skunks.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Except the
Uh-huh.
problem they have is, then what do you do with them once you trap them? Because they're still got their guns loaded, you know?
Well, Paul, I just said I liked it. I didn't know. There it
Well-
is. There it is. See, there's one. That's something medieval.
How much is 10 of the old fashioned rat traps?
Rat trap?
Yeah, you can set them and line them up out there at 10 o'clock when they come out. It'd be like clap, 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 as they walk into them.
I
You
don't
get
know.
like 10 of them and just spread it around.
Sardines, bad smelling. You need something cat food, Lynn says cat food, the wet sticky crab.
Ugh.
Ill. Make me get nauseous. You know what? Because it
Come out
stinks.
there to be like 40 animals shoved into the one trap.
Right? With a hoof sticking out.
Two rats, a skunk, and that possum stuck up in there.
Right?
Well, maybe I should do like Asgard did, and turn around and get a big trash can, fill it with water, and put a ramp up there.
So you could try flooding them out,
Water.
but they're just gonna come back. If you put
Oh,
ammonia,
wait a minute.
if you pour ammonia down that hole or explode ammonia there, they
Oh.
can't stay down there. They have to go out through their emergency entrance.
A ramp to a garbage can with what you said, water?
Fill it with water.
What's that gonna do? They're just gonna float in it and swim.
Yeah,
I don't know. Can skunks swim? I don't know.
most
All that
animals
hair
can.
gets wet. That'd be tough, wouldn't it?
Most animals can, Paul, when they have to. It's us humans that don't know how to swim too well.
The hell is that? Why they got a
Oh,
grill
grill?
advertised with skunk traps? I don't know.
Skunk,
If
skunk meat must be rare.
if you remove the whole spinal cord intact, you can grill them.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's okay. Yeah, Paul, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm gonna tune my news station to Michigan, Port Huron news.
See
I
it now.
want to hear skunks that either were captured or were on attack.
Can you see it?
Either that or tune in at 10 o'clock for the live skunk trapping show.
Can you see it now, Lawrence?
Huh.
Paul's friend is running down the street talking about, get him off me, get him off me. As Paul is whacking him with the shovel,
Yeah.
trying to get
Hey,
him
Val.
off,
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, Val.
trying to help Paul get rid of this family
The
that
adventures of
squatters that moved in.
yeah.
What happened?
Paul's
He's got squatters. He's got 6 squatters.
Oh, his little skunkies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so little, Val.
And unbeknownst to me, Val, they kicked the possum out that used to live there. Because now the possum lives across the street and the skunk
Yeah.
family's there.
They
So
took,
guess
they
who
took
won?
over the territory.
Gotta light him up, Paul.
Oh boy.
Gotta light him up.
Listen. Hey, Val, Lynn says, what's up?
Hey,
And
Lynn, I
Corey.
just got it up. Hey, Corey Mano, Newfound Drones. All you guys. Roger. So, do you have a picture of all
Hey,
of them?
Newfound.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Val.
Val, it's creepy, man. It's real. It's real.
I thought one was a badger. You know how big badgers are, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did
I
you ever
thought-
see that
Hey,
video
Ebert.
of the badger and the snake, Lawrence, on YouTube?
Where
Yes.
did you get
Tim,
Yes.
here they come.
He
One,
tore right off of him.
2, 3, 4,
5
5.
and 6 is in the background somewhere,
Yep,
maybe.
6 in the back here.
Oh, good.
They're posing for a family photo op
Oh my God, where is this? Is this under your stairs?
under the ramp. Yep.
What?
Because the
Oh my
ramp goes down into the dirt right where you step on the sidewalk.
Oh, for goodness sake. They like
so
your house.
They,
You're like,
they must have a burrow down at the end of the ramp.
uh-huh.
Show him the video. Show Val the video with the giant badger looking one. And
Okay.
Val, I
Yeah,
thought
show
it
me
was a
that
damn
one.
badger. It was so big, Val.
I want to see that one. Show
That
me
had to be the
one.
biggest one. Either that was the mama, the papa, or it was pregnant.
It is going around.
There it is.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you're so lucky that one didn't spray Mia. Because there'd be no get. Oh, look how it just gets under and goes.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, Paul. Pow.
Ammonia all over the place. They would scatter. They would try to run back to the hole, but couldn't because the
All
ammonia,
that dirt would be saturated with the ammonia. They couldn't take the
the
smell.
wood,
They'd be choking
everything.
and everything.
Oh my gosh, look at that big guy.
Yeah.
Like gas chamber.
So you weren't really finding them out in the yard anymore, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but not like this.
That other side is to your yard, right, Paul?
Yeah, this is the yard and the driveway's over
Yeah.
here.
And the other side is up against the house.
Yeah, there's about 2 feet between the house and the ramp.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Paul. They are burrowed in. They are your pets now. Let's call that big one Big Papa.
She's
Uh-oh,
naming
here we
them
go.
already.
Game over.
Look,
All
it's
the-
Big Papa. Hey,
they're-
baby.
Oh, they're there to stay now. She's named them. Now they're never leaving.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what are you gonna do, Paul?
Well, I got a friend of mine coming over tonight that we're supposed to be looking at them, but
I don't know. Everybody in the chat, are you seeing this? Hey, Capture Life.
Oh, they've seen it.
They've seen it. It's that Paul refuses to listen to logic because all it takes is 2 1-gallon containers of ammonia, and he can get rid of them. But he doesn't. He doesn't want to listen to Herman's idea.
There
here
comes.
they come.
That's right, Bill.
That
One
middle
of them
peep
can
and
be
across
Peppy,
the meat.
and here comes Lou
Yeah,
and Pew.
Huey, Dewey. Yep.
Oh, there it is. Game over.
Yep.
Yeah, and one can be Goofy and Sneezy.
They're there to live. Once they got
No.
a name, you claim them.
Pepe Le Pew. Yes. Where's
See,
that big white one? That one that was all white out in the middle of the yard.
Well, he's around somewhere, but he comes up periodically.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
probably down in the hole giving birth.
I hope not.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god. I'm wondering if that was that
That would
one
be a medical marvel
babies and
for
they
him
just
to
grown.
give birth.
For him to give birth, right?
Yeah, that would be a miracle,
Oh my god.
no matter what the
gosh, Paul.
species.
Yeah, Lynn and I had a private watch party last night about 10. They come out every night at about 10:15.
Really?
So I'm thinking about putting more cameras out tonight.
Paul's gonna mess around.
You know that
Put
one
his hand-
guy he
the
feeds
valve.
off raccoons?
Hey Val, Paul's
You-
gonna mess around and put his hand under that porch, and all you're gonna hear is nyah, 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 and Paul's gonna be like, "Get him off! Get him off!"
I'll be hanging from him.
I'm
That's what
telling you,
Herman said,
Paul.
running down the street with him hanging off the
Well,
back
no
of the
wonder
tail.
Mia won't go outside. She knows they're there.
Oh, I know she will not.
She knows they're there, and she's not even taking a chance now. Because you can still smell them, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Because they actually spray the area to show that they're there, to let you know that they're in that area.
Oh my God.
And also, from what I was reading about skunks, that little sack gets full, so they have to spray.
Right. Then you get, like I said,
Who's pulling their
you
sack?
get somebody to shoot the 2 bottles,
That'd
and
be a
then
hard
you
one
have
now.
somebody pour one down from the top of the ramp.
Yep.
Okay. You guys
the same time.
Because Kim has a way of making them go live other places.
Set some Kim's Sasquatches after them.
Sasquatch.
They love to eat skunk. Kim's, Sam Squatchies. I don't know what that is, but okay.
Kim tells him you can stay here or you can go to heaven. Oh, did you say heaven? Okay, I'll help you.
Listen, Paul, you got to figure that out, man.
Yeah, I
Seriously,
can't
because-
have
because-
it continue because they'll grow. They have a female skunk can have a litter every 4 to 6 months.
Okay, and those there look like they about 4 months old. You're almost due.
Yep.
You know, how about that guy with all the cages? Where's he now?
On vacation.
On
On
vacation,
vacation
Val.
for a week.
On vacation. Won't be back till the 19th. I think he's dropping by at midnight every night and dropping an extra one off.
I think so too. How did you end up with that many? So
Because
you
the
went
guy
out there.
left him and went on
No.
vacation.
Right.
Oh,
No,
That
Val.
Paul will
That's
feed
bad.
him when he gets back.
Val, think about this. Since the guy has come to look for the skunks and didn't capture any, told Paul $60 a head. Since the guy has been gone, more have come.
I think he is. I think he's just dropping them off at your house.
You remember the one that he used to show us walking around the field? Well, that was the scout. Because they don't move the hell in. They
Oh,
were
you
just
gotta
checking
get-
out
you gotta
they were
handle
just checking
that.
out their new acreage.
Oh, Lynn says gestation is 72 to 73 days, which means under 3 months.
See,
It's similar to
see.
rats.
And you better hope some of them little ones ain't females either.
I tell you, you need to figure out how to get Kim past the border.
12 gauge and a gas
Really
mask.
good at getting rid of skunks.
Kim,
Mia, yeah, he's really good at it.
He's like the Pied Piper of the skunk world.
I don't even want to know.
No.
I
He's got
don't.
this
What,
little flute that he
I
plays.
don't even want to know, Paul. The
Little,
less I
his
know,
little pellet gun just takes care of
the
it
less
all.
I know, the better. This way, when a cop asks me anything, I'm not lying.
That's right. That's right.
That's why I told Paul he could sit there with the pellet gun and just pick them off.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody I've
Yeah,
talked
they
to
are.
said that only works if you hit him in the head in the right spot.
True, 'cause all
Otherwise,
that fur is
all
going
you're going to
absorb.
do is piss him
All
off.
that fur is going to absorb. He's just going to turn around and spray.
Paul,
Yep.
Yeah, it was all the peanuts. That's
This
what's
is
happening.
why I
if you're
said.
in the house, right? If you're
This
in the
is why I
house,
said a 45 does
if
wonders.
they're wounded and they're dying, I don't care if they spray till they ain't got nothing left to spray. At least they'll be gone. I can clean up whatever the smell is later. But they're going to continuously sit there and do it.
Well, just leave one, Peppy.
Man, listen, you don't
Just
leave
leave
any of them.
the
That
one.
way, there's no way they come back.
Well, my solution, Herman's solution was you get the ammonia, and when they come out the hole, you put one bottle here, and when they come past that bottle, you shoot that one, and then the second bottle, after they running around, coughing and choking, you shoot the second bottle and catch them in between. My idea was, if he lays down there with a pellet gun or 45, hint, hint, and they watch Johnny go poof,
They're all
They're
going
gonna
to run
scatter.
back down
They're
into
out.
the burrow.
they're out. They're going to run to that barrel and they're never coming out of it again because they just saw Johnny explode in front of them.
Oh, they'll come out again when it's quiet.
Oh. So I say you get Kim, you find out how to get there, and then you don't feed the squirrel peanuts anymore because that's what's attracting all the wild animals to your
That's
house.
true, Paul. You got squirrels tapping on the window. You got skunk under the porch, a possum across the street, and a raccoon down the block. What the hell?
The raccoon is next door.
Yeah,
The possum is
And-
across the street.
and he's
We
feeding the
get
squirrels.
together for parties.
And he's feeding the squirrels. Paul brought home from the hospital to that house. He will
When I
never
was
leave.
born, this was the house.
Oh, get out of here.
Now this has been in the family for my entire lifetime.
Okay. All right.
So I would say instead of always paying someone to do that, you try to get them out. Just get them to go out and eat something, and then while they're gone, close all that area up so they can't get in.
That's what my
Is it to
thought.
block it?
Yeah, like with chicken wire, anything
Well,
you can use.
Well,
Yeah,
unless
but you
they're
need
gonna
a base to
unless they're
attach
gonna
the
put that
chicken wire.
unless they're gonna put that chicken wire 2 to 3 feet down, they'll just bury under it. They'll just
Right.
burrow under it.
No, skunks don't do that. Skunks stay on top. and just walk around looking cute.
Skunks burrow to have their babies. They're
Yes.
under his porch.
Sure.
Who
No,
knows?
they
They could have.
are. They can make a little space like a pool, but they
Listen.
don't like go up.
Everybody out of the
under.
pool.
All I know is I would have gotten rid of them. Only because if you keep them in the area, they multiply like rabbits.
They do multiply. I think once he gets them all out of there, then another family will come and go, look, there's another apartment for
Yeah.
rent. Let's go, guys.
I'm quite sure that somewhere in your area you can go buy a high-powered pellet gun that shoots something a little better than the little ball bearings. And you can sit there in the window.
You need a female black cat.
Swish cheese them.
Painted white
Oh.
stripe.
Hey Val, another solution was, you have how you have that sticky fly tape paper.
Yeah.
You get down there and you put a bunch of it around, and as they get
Food
caught
traps.
and come and try and rescue each other, they all get bundled up into a giant ball of fur, and then you just roll it down the block and put it in front of the trapper's
I
office.
could do that, Lawrence, if you fly over here and you in charge of taking care of them once we got them all wrapped up, because I guarantee you one of them's going to get a shot off at you.
Electric fence.
Well, if
Hey,
they're
look.
all wrapped
Yeah,
up in
electric
this stuff, Paul, you can actually sit there and whack at it with the broom and hope they keep spraying till they ain't got nothing left to spray, then run them over with the friggin' truck and get rid of it.
Yeah, I think
I'm about results, man, not about playing.
Big Savannah may be right. If you get one of them black cats and you paint a white stripe, they do love those cats. I've seen it on documentaries.
Val, you do know that didn't sound too convincing.
Yeah, because it's always like he's French. The skunks are French.
Listen.
And you got the cat.
Pepe Le Pew done moved in and had a family. All right, on Paul's dime. Paul's feeding them bird seed. They got the fresh grass sprouts growing right there between the runway and the house, and they got shade out of the sun. What more do they need?
Lynn wants me to put like the farmers use, that electrical wire down there.
That was my idea too. Put a ground. Herman's
Yeah.
an electrician. He'll tell you how to do it from start. Ground
Just
wire.
not to actually touch it once you put it on.
No, most of their noses are wet. So as soon as you touch the wires, like zzz, on the nose, and they learn.
The coolest skunk of them all. I know. I watched that documentary 100 times.
Now, see, Lynn says she uses it around the ducks and chickens, and it worked great. Right? They learn to stay away from it.
Yeah, but all that means they're gonna do is find a way to get around and get out of there the other way.
True.
Whenever
Hey,
they-
Robert, Rojo.
You need them out of that ground.
If you're considering
And the only
Pepe
way
Le Pew,
to get them out of that ground is to make that ground undesirable for them.
right? You can pour
Yeah, but
ammonia.
my point is, there's bushes over here. There's
But
bushes
there's
across the
dirt
street. There's,
underneath where they are.
there's bushes on the north side of my house. I got bushes in the backyard.
Oh my God, Gigsvana.
Paul, all you got to do is pour
Oh my
2 or
God.
3 gallons down that hole. Since you don't want to shoot the can, pour it.
I
down
don't
the
care.
hole.
I don't mind shooting them, but I don't want to shoot them if all they're going to do is turn around and look at me like, you messing with me, boy?
No. The ammonia. They get
They're
on
not
ammonia
gonna say
content.
that. Trust me, when they got one of them hot ball bearings in their backside, they're not gonna say you messing with me. Trust me,
Geeks
they're
Vana
not
says,
that big.
hey Herman, Sean says put a skunk head on a spike to deter others.
Yeah, that's what's making me crack up. You know, I think that you have a bit of a skunk problem.
The only thing
I
those
think
skunks
the
are
first
gonna
thing you have
respect
to
is
do
results.
is admit it. You say, hi, I'm Paul, and I'm addicted to skunks. And that's the first step.
I think Val's got something here.
Now, I think
Oh, Lynn
it
says
is.
face it. Hold it. Lynn says face it. It's now the Merry Skunk Farm.
Oh
Listen,
my God. You
Listen,
don't
I'm
want to
gonna
be the
get out of
guy
here.
on the block with all the little crosses with skunks buried.
So now we got to add another S to the show.
Uh-huh. The Paul
But I
Murray
didn't-
Skunk Farm, Skunk Show. Listen, I got to get out of here, guys.
Okay.
It's almost
been a-
time for us all to get out of here.
It's been
Yeah,
a long
10
day.
o'clock.
Hey, Lynn, please keep us posted. Please keep us posted on because I'm tuning my television to some news station. I'm telling you, Paul.
Trust
in
me, if I
Fort
see
Warren.
Lynn go live at 3:00 in the morning, I'm getting on. 'Cause I
Well,
know
we
it's
might
not coming on.
have a show at 10, depending upon if I put more cameras out there.
Can see them now
True.
the skunks are out there dancing burlesque.
Yeah.
They're gonna
I'm gonna
open
put
up
I'm gonna put a
disco.
Paul's
speaker
gonna
out
put
there
another
with music.
camera out
Yeah.
there, and at 10:30 you'll go out there and see the skunks running around and Paul tied up in the yard. They'll have him tied to the side of the ramp, like what was that, Captain? They have on Moby
Right.
Dick. At the end.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's sad. I'm imagining the start of Cops, but instead it's Paul chasing skunks. Oh, you hear, bad boy, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do when I come for you, bad boy?
Oh, you know what you do, Paul? Seriously? Get some old clothes and wrap aluminum foil around it, duct tape it. So that way when they spray, let it bounce off.
Wash yourself off, huh?
No, it bounces right off the aluminum foil.
Okay.
A hazmat suit. And go under there with a hazmat suit and grab those little suckers
Yeah.
and pull them out.
As soon as he touches a little one, he's getting duffed up.
That's
That-
it.
And you know what you do,
That's-
Paul, when you grab him by the tail and drag him out? Give him the bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Toss it in the street.
What,
Right.
either that or just carry a machete and walk tall, right?
Ooh,
You know what to do? Take the
Oh,
tail
good
off.
luck.
that'd be gross.
Good luck, Paul, on your skunk adventures.
Paul have like 6 tailless skunks running around the neighborhood.
I expect to see Paul in a skunk hat soon with the little tail
And a skunk hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
instead of
It's
raccoon
not
hat.
Davy Crockett, it's Paul Skunk with the skunk hat.
Yo, you guys have a good evening, all right?
We'll
Bye,
see you
Nora.
guys. Everybody in the
Bye,
chat,
All right,
thanks
later,
for coming
guys.
Hang
All
with
right.
the skunks.
See you later.
in. Thanks everybody for coming in and laughing with us. You know, laugh is good for the heart and soul. So you had a good laugh at my expense, which is fine. But just watch at 10 o'clock. Look and see if Lynn and I aren't on here tonight.
The watch party.
And a watch party on the skunk drama to continue. Okay, everybody,
Well,
take care.
Next week, some drone news.
Yep, we'll see you, everybody.